Winning a championship as an experienced New England Patriots head coach Bill Belichick had gone through 7 times before his team beat the Los Angeles Rams in Super Bowl LIII last month, but you never would have guessed that, judging by his post-game interactions with players and coaches, the 2018 season, even though it ended in triumph, was a difficult one for the Patriots in many respects. They failed to win 12-plus games for the first time since 2009. They struggled on the road, and injuries, suspensions created tough challenges. This adversity is among the reasons why, as Belichick notes during a recent interview on SiriusXM Radio, it looked like the Patriots coach had won the Super Bowl for the first time after the clock expired at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Every year is different. Each team is different, Belichick said. The chemistry and what you expect to go through and the experiences a team makes each year unique. And even though the results were similar to what they've been before in some other special years, this one was just a little bit different. You know, we started off 1-2. We were 3-5 on the road, and there were just things along the way that didn't go the way that we hoped they would go. Some negativity and people counting us out, and talking about how bad we were and everything. Bad coaching, bad playing, bad everything. And then, at a point there at the end of the season, we were able to kind of play our best football in the most critical games at the most critical times in those games. And a lot of our execution was, I would say, the very best that it was all season, in some cases by quite a bit. Very special and fulfilling for it to come together like that in spite of the adversity and other opinions. But there was a lot of internal belief in ourselves and the process of what we were doing. Fortunately, we were able to see those results manifest themselves in some critical games at critical times. I think that, kind of, the jubilation when all that culminated in Atlanta was what you saw there from all of us. Belichick's latest Super Bowl performance was one of his best. His defense held a high-powered Rams offense to just 3 points. The Patriots' next challenge is to repeat as champions, something no NFL team has accomplished since Belichick's squad did it in 2004. After a tough start to the offseason, Belichick has his work cut out for him entering the 2019 campaign. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. Greg Schiano has stepped down as Patriots defensive coordinator, the team announced on Thursday. Report Brady could skip voluntary workouts. Schiano released a statement on his decision. I have informed Mr. Kraft and Coach Belichick that I am stepping down from my position at the Patriots. This is not the result of any one event, but rather a realization that I need to spend more time on my faith and family. I don't want to look back years from now and wish I had done things differently. Therefore, I am taking time away from the game to recalibrate my priorities. Patriots head coach Bill Belichick also released a statement. I respect Coach Schiano greatly and appreciate his contributions to our staff and team. He is a friend who we support completely. Schiano was brought in by the Patriots in early February as the replacement for now Dolphins head coach Brian Flores, though the hiring hadn't been officially announced. Interestingly, Belichick appeared Thursday night on a pre-recorded episode of SiriusXM's Basketball. We've added Coach Schiano to our defensive staff, Belichick said on the show. He's a very experienced and outstanding fundamental coach, good teacher, and has a lot of experience in both the college and the pro game. He coached a lot of our players. We have quite a few guys from Rutgers and I think he could be a great addition too. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. Big on discipline, big on doing things the right way, so it seems as though he'll fit right into the New England mold. That's what Jason McCourty had to say about Greg Schiano's coaching style when Tommy Curran asked about the Patriots' potential but now gone before he even started defensive coordinator. So much for fitting into the New England mold, though Schiano has fit perfectly into the theme of a coaching exodus from Foxborough this offseason. Defensive play caller Brian Flores gone to Miami, where he's the new Dolphins head coach. Cornerbacks coach Josh Boyer, also in Miami. Wide receivers coach Chad O'Shea and assistant quarterbacks coach Jerry Shuplinski. You guessed it, Miami. Defensive line coach Brendan Daly? He's now with the Chiefs. Even character coach Jack Easterby is no longer with a team. Report Brady expected to skip voluntary workouts again, and now you can add Schiano to the list, with the veteran college and NFL coach announcing his departure from the Patriots late Thursday afternoon, before his hiring or position had even been formally announced. When Tommy Curran caught up with the McCourty twins in Puerto Rico last month, he asked what it was like to play under Schiano at Rutgers, and how that could translate to New England. "I remember when I got to New England after leaving Rutgers realizing that I was ready," said Devin. "I was ready for the long meetings, the long days, understanding time management. He made us very pro-ready. I don't know how he'll be with us as a coach in the NFL in New England," Devin continued. "I've never experienced that. I had him in college and I knew him as a strict head coach who I had a ton of respect for. When I left, even though I probably hated some things, I realized when I got to New England the preparation I got. I remember other guys saying, 'Shoot, this is too hard.' I was thinking, this is easier than when I was at Rutgers." I always had a lot of appreciation for him not caring how we felt as little 18 and 19-year-olds and instead preparing us and making us ready for the jump to the NFL on and off. Not every player was in the Schiano fan club, however. He's trying to be Belichick. Michael Bennett complained in 2013. "Yeah, some people think Belichick's an expletive, but he's a legend. When this guy acts that way, it's a whole different deal." So Bennett won't have to play under Schiano in 2019, but who will be leading the defensive meetings next season? Expect a healthy dose of the head coach himself, as Bill Belichick's son Steve, safeties coach, is the only defensive coach listed on the team's website, while newly hired Jared Mayo will be the team's linebackers coach. Bob Fraser, who served under Schiano in both the college and pro level, has also reportedly been added to the Patriots staff. Either way, the defending champs will have a much different look in the coaching ranks going forward. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device.